Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So much to talk about in so little time. I want to thank you, Secretary Johnson, for mentioning the northern border. It's a big balloon. Press on one area, it's going to stress another area. Obviously, we have huge workforce challenges on the northern border, recruiting and retaining workforce. And so we've been working with OPM, working with your office, and I want to thank you for the attention that you're focused. Senator Ayotte and I have a bill that has already passed here and will hopefully require a new look at the northern border. So I'll leave it there. And Director, I don't mean to pick on you, but I'm going to. Have you ever been to Indian country, personally?
Yes.
Where?
I've been to Navajo, I've been to Acoma Pueblo, a couple other pueblos.
Okay. Have you ever been to a Great Plains reservation?
I have not.
Pine Ridge.
My children go to Pine Ridge every summer, so.
I want to tell you, there is no place in the United States where you have more responsibility in Indian country. And there is no place where we don't have a cop on the beat. We can talk all we want about what's happening in places like New Hampshire. When Gil was the drug czar, he came out and he spent 4 hours listening to the challenges of Native American leaders in dealing with drugs, cartels, an easy place to hide because jurisdictionally it's a no man's land and there is no cop on the beat. And a Native American woman said to him, "We are an endangered species." And we have huge and critical problems, and the FBI, I think, is failing in meeting the challenges, certainly in my part of the world, in protecting Native American people. We have record numbers of rapes of small children. We have record amount of drugs. 40%, a tribal chairman told me 40% of all the children born on one of my reservations is meth addicted. And so I'm begging you to help. I'm begging you to seek an opportunity to participate and to bring federal law enforcement and bring your counterparts at DEA and really start focusing. Because as we talk about the structures of law enforcement, and spent a lot of years, 8 years as North Dakota's Attorney General. When people said, where is it that the FBI gets along with the rest of the states, I'd raise my hand. We have a terrific relationship with the FBI and local law enforcement, but we lose and we fail in Indian country, and you can't protect a whole state when you have a huge amount of land and a huge opportunity for people who are peddling poison to basically go undetected, invisible, and not even any threat at all of prosecution right there on the reservation. And people who can move are moving, and people who can't move are being exploited. And so I'm wondering if within the FBI and within the Department of Justice and your counter agencies, whether there is an opportunity to really do more surge work in Indian country, especially in my part of the world.
The answer is yes, and thank you for that. It's not picking on me because I agree with you totally, and I'm so grateful for your passion because I've had a bunch of meetings on this as director. My children, when I became FBI director, had just returned from Red Shirt Table, and my 2 girls said to me, "You've got to do something. You wouldn't believe what it's like." Well, I understand in a pretty good way what it's like, and I describe it as a crime scene without representation. No one speaks for these places, so to hear you speak for this, Senator, is a wonderful thing. So I've done some, not nearly enough. I've pushed additional resources to the Minneapolis Division, which covers you. I have changed the way we assign and recruit agents to Indian country to get more there and to get more talent there, but I have to do more. And so watch this space, but I'd love to talk to you about it again.
I would welcome the opportunity to talk about what we need to do, because if a lot of people don't understand jurisdictional challenges. I spent a lot of time trying to get MOUs so that we could get drug task forces, and this was back when we were worried about far less influx of white powder heroin. Methamphetamines is epidemic. And the challenges are not only in the public health arena, because Indian Health isn't equipped to handle this, but they're certainly in the law enforcement. And we need a cop on the beat. And that is the federal officials. You have primacy here. And so I look forward to working with you on those issues and making sure that this big part of my community, which is Native American people, have the same level of public protection as any other American. And right now, you know, I've got huge landmass, one cop, and a big river in between and no way to get across the river to protect people. And so, and these challenges are in Alaska, they are in, as you said, on the Navajo. And so I want to thank you for your willingness to have this conversation. I want to tell you we are passionate about it. Senator Tester and I have talked over and over about this, and we would welcome you in North Dakota. Thank you.